Hey guys, so these are some tap steps that I want my Saturday PeeWee class to practice while they're at home. They already know all of these steps, but I do want them to practice them and go over them because a lot of them are in our dance anyway. So I'm going to go over them, and then I'm also going to give you some things to look for while doing the steps, and that should be helpful for the parents. So first step I want them to go over are dig heels. So right, so they're digging their toe down and then just dropping their heel. Some mistakes that I see sometimes are just them picking up their foot and dropping their heel, but that only creates one sound, so you want to make sure they're creating two sounds, like that. And another mistake sometimes that I see is, so once the toe is on the floor, you want to make sure it stays there and doesn't lift back up, right? So those are dig heels. I also want them to practice their heel toes. So heel, drop your toe. Okay, so sometimes we have the same mistakes with the heel toe, like the dig heel. So sometimes they just pick up their toe and drop it, but that again only makes one sound. So make sure they're digging their heel into the floor and then just dropping the toe so that they're not doing heel stomp, right? Heel. Also, they need to practice their shuffles. So a shuffle starts in the back, and they're only using their toe to brush forward and brush back, and a shuffle has two sounds. We're going to do shuffle step, so that should have three sounds. Okay, I'm going to show you this way. So make sure they're not using their heel and that they're not scraping the tippy toe of their shoe on the floor, and it's just the ball of the foot. Okay, and then shuffle hop step. Same thing, but now you're adding a hop. Also step tippy toes. So you step, and then you just tap your tippy toe behind you. Make sure it's not in front of you. Other steps that I want them to practice are paradiddles. So they do a heel, and then they spank their toe back, and then a dig heel. Good, so those are paradiddles. Another step that we are practicing is a flap. So it's basically half of a shuffle and then you stick it to the floor. So it starts behind you, you brush your toe out, and drop it. And it kind of sounds like the word flap, right? Flap, flap, flap. Other side. Another step is a cramp roll. So cramp roll goes up, up, drop your heel, drop your heel. Same thing with the dig heels and heel toes. Make sure they're not doing, right? Once the toes are down, they're stuck to the floor, and then you drop your heels right after. Okay, and then another step that we've been practicing, but it's not in the dance, is called a buffalo. So they hop onto their left foot, they shuffle with their right, and then they jump back onto the right and pick up the left. So it goes. And then other side. Okay, and then a new step that we learned, and it's also in a dance, is the triplet. So they're going to go step, ball change, step, ball change, step, ball change, and step, change. And we do travel with it in our dance. So it goes step, ball, change, step, ball, change, step, ball, change, step, ball, change. And in the dance up to speed, it's